Hi everyone, I'm Lisa and welcome to Crafting with Mimi. I'm sitting outside because my house is like a freezer right now, so I came out here to thaw. Now, I'm not very faithful about putting my videos up on YouTube, but I need to remember to do that more often just in case y'all aren't Facebookers, which is where my main page is over on Facebook, Crafting with Mimi. Go follow that page to catch up with my videos. In the future, I'm going to try to do better. For today's video, it is inspired by some Dollar Tree window clings for fall. I saw them yesterday and I could not wait to get them home to whip some things up with them. Let me know what you think about it and like and share, subscribe, hit the bell, all the things just to help my channel out. I'll be more faithful, I promise. I can't wait to show you what I did, so let's get right into it. And thank you so much for being here. So for my first DIY, I'm going to use this board from Michaels and I'm going to paint it with this sandstone colored Waverly chalk paint. I just go over the front surface with one good coat. It covered it fairly well. And then I grabbed this adorable window cling, and I don't know why I put the Mod Podge onto the cling. You absolutely do not have to do that. It's actually another step. But I did it, and once I got it all smoothed out, I got smarter for the second part of this and just took my Mod Podge and squirted it directly onto the board and then smoothed it out. And then I grabbed the precious little truck and put that right above the word gather. You'll see that the top part of this extends up into the grooves of the board, but I actually loved it, so I just went with it and just smoothed down the little image into the grooves, and it worked great. And then I just sealed it up with another layer of Mod Podge and dried it. Now guys, I did not distress this with anything, but I think that would look cute. After that, I grabbed some coordinating ribbon and made an adorable bow. And then for the hanger, I'm just going to use simple jute. It's thicker jute. Now this board is on the heavier side, so I'm going to glue it down with some hot glue, but then I'm going to reinforce it with a popsicle stick. So I just cut the popsicle stick in half and then adhere it straight to the end of the jute there, just to give it some more strength. And then I just applied the hanger right to the bow and reinforced that with another piece of popsicle stick. Now, y'all, I don't know about you, but how cute is this? So easy to make and so adorable. So y'all let me know what you think about this first one. For the second one, I'm going to use this certificate frame from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to make a riser out of this. Y'all know how much I love risers. So I'm going to save the back for a moment. I'm going to take this Dollar Tree shelf lining and I'm going to just trace around the back of that frame to get the right size. Once I have it cut out, I kind of put it like where it would be in the frame, just because I want the words to show. Look how cute that is. I want the words of this to show when I decorate the riser, so I just put it down and then just carefully go over it with some Mod Podge so I don't have to guess where it goes. And then I just put it back in the frame. And then for the legs for this, I'm going to use the tumbling tower blocks. I take 4 sets of 4 bundles, and I'm going to adhere them with wood glue and hot glue. And once I get all 4 bundles made, I just paint each one of them or stain them with black chalkboard paint. I wanted the wood to show through to kind of make it more rustic. And to adhere these to the riser, I'm going to use cement. This came from Dollar Tree. I've never used it before, but I haven't had much luck with just hot glue and these legs. And I did try hot glue and super glue once, and that worked okay. But when I messed with it once, I popped it right off. So I'll let you know what the cement does. So the tray is done and I can't wait to use it. For the second part of this window cling, the same window cling, I'm going to use this pumpkin. I got this last year and I'm just going to paint it with a coat of white chalk paint, and I do all over and also the inside. And then I choose pumpkins, and I know it sounds weird to put pumpkins on pumpkin, but it looks amazing, and I'm going to show you that right at the end. Now the ends do extend over the edges like it did before, but I didn't mind one bit. I'm just going to trim them off in a minute. I use the same technique to adhere with the Mod Podge, and this is two-sided, so when you have it on a tiered tray or somewhere where you're going to see both sides, it's nice and decorated. So that's it for this one. I do end up putting some lamb's ear on the top of it. You'll see that here in just a little bit. And I did distress it. So look how cute. And there's the lamb's ear. Look how cute that looks. Okay, next DIY, I'm going to use this sign from Dollar Tree, and it had screws in it. I took the screws out and peeled off the metal sign, and the back was a booger. Guys, that tag would not come off. But once I got it off, I sanded it down real good, and then just used some antique wax to stain it. And this board came from Dollar Tree, and I'm using a wet wipe to just put some more paint, the sandstone colored paint, onto the tray. And I do everything except the bottom, because where I'm going to have it, it's not going to show. But if you're going to have it somewhere where it'll show, you need to do the bottom too. And then I just distressed it in the opposite color of what I painted them with. And if that doesn't make sense, you can just see what I'm doing. So for the brown, I distressed it with the sandstone and vice versa. Once I get all of this done, I'm going to decorate the tray. So to do that, I just put some Mod Podge in there first, and then I'm going to use this adorable cling. And what I'm going to do here is just short of amazing. I know that sounds a little weird, but wait until you see what I chose to do here. So I'm just making a little garland at the top with the greenery, and then I'm going to choose different leaves from the cling to put along the garland. And for the first two, I did use this same cling, but then I needed something a little different, so I swiped one of the other leaves from a different cling package. It's okay to mix and match, guys. So I had something special in mind, and this is the only way I was going to get to accomplish it. So I just chose all different leaves and arranged them along the garland. And then I'm going to take these letters from Dollar Tree and spell out the word fall on each leaf. Now, isn't that a good idea? I thought so, at least. So once I get all of my letters done, I am going to just go over it with a layer of Mod Podge to seal everything in. And once that's dry, I'm going to take my favorite staple gun and adhere the tray to the board. It just took one staple, guys. One staple in the middle, and then I just had to hammer it down a little bit to get it nice and flush against the wood, and that did the trick. I even wiggled it around to see how sturdy it was, and it was perfect. And now I'm going to decorate the rest of it, the board. This is just a styrofoam pumpkin from Dollar Tree, and this pack of sticks is from Dollar Tree as well. I'm just replacing the stem, and I'm going to glue down some leaves that I had in my stash. And then to adhere it to the board, I'm just going to use regular old hot glue, and it sticks really well. So once that's dry, I'm going to take this candle, I had this in my stash, and I'm going to put a cute little window cling on there of acorns and then some raffia. I just cut a little piece off and wrap it around the top and glue it in the middle. And then I took a little styrofoam piece of berries and put that right in the middle. And this is simple and, you know, just easy and simple, but so cute. Now to finish this project off, I took a piece of lamb's ear that I got from a garland from Hobby Lobby and just randomly stapled it in place into the front surface of the board, and then I wrapped it around the sides. After that, I took some adorable Dollar Tree ribbon and made a simple bow out of it, and then glued that right to the middle of the garland. And this finishes up this amazing project. Now, I told you how cute it was, and I hope you agree with me, but definitely let me know. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun making these projects. I hope that you'll rush out and get you some window clings too and try to come up with something of your own, or you can copy mine. That's why I do this. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I care about each and every one of you. Bye for now.